Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey and I'm honoured to have 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam with me in the booth. And Rich, it's just a pleasure to be here covering this latest stop in the quest for the FedEx Cup.
Luke, I'm ready to get going into this one.
And this from the greenside rough. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And that should secure the par on this one. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
They've decided to club up.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. As they say, drive for show, putt for dough. That'll cost you. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Here we are at the third.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Wonderfully played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Bit too heavy-handed there. This is a bogey putt coming up. Well done. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
I just love the aggressive play there, Rich.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Oh, that's too bad.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Setting up in the first cut here.
Nice out the rough here. That lie was so bad, I didn't think they'd be able to get it anywhere near there.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Ooh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Putting for a par here. Okay, let's head to the next. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. This putt from around 18 feet. Oh, so close. Par putt coming up here. Good looking putt. Unfortunately, that'll be a 3-putt par there. Now 4 back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one is headed to the right. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that one just missed the hole. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Sit down. This one's sliced. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
That one's headed right and staying right.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. More chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. Just didn't drop. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Ooh, right by the hole. This next putt is for bogey. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we go, the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Wonderful shot. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Yeah, fair effort. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, 13. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. That's frustrating. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Getting ready to play their third. Very crafty, that shot.
Judging it beautifully.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That's not the shot they're after.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
That was a gallant attempt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at 4 over for the day. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
And he needs this to save par. Oh, what a stroke. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot at the 17th. And here we are with the third shot. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one. That'll help make a big move. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Getting ready to play their third. Attaboy, good shot. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. He was on a good line. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.